Hey guys, welcome to Celerity Technology. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing and taking a look at the Virtuoso RGB Wireless SE headset by Corsair. This is compatible with your computer, apparently PS4, whatever that is. And looking at this is probably one of the most, or probably the most premium box I've seen from Corsair. It has this really nice beveled edge, and it's compared to their older style, and then their recently refreshed style. There's a little bevel there, but I mean, you feel this like pop out right here. So I mean, the package is premium, telling me that this is a premium product. I don't have a reviewer's guide, so I have nothing to really tell me about this product other than they sent it to me, and as I'm a beta tester, I'm going to give it a look at, test it with the software, see how it is. It's RGB, and it's apparently Discord certified, and it has slipstream, so that means I guess you can use it where there's a lot of people that have a lot of wireless devices, and it should switch to a channel automatically. So I'm going to pull the ripcord. It's actually nice because, I think I failed. Yeah, I failed right there. So apparently I did not open it right. Did not pull the tabs correctly. Okay, there's some little beveled edges, so let's see. We open it, looks like by sliding it open. Okay, there we go. So first, it has this embossed logo right here. This is definitely the most premium. It's like opening something from Apple. And there's the headset. Okay. So we have these little things that look like they go to a shirt in the box. And here's the headset themselves. They feel these actually feel very rugged compared to my my other headsets. Very plush, subtle, soft. Right there. Looks like it has two ports. One is for USB. Is that mini? USB mini potentially, and a USB Type-C. So two really different headphone adapter. You can also have, it looks like USB connected and I guess wireless. With the RGB on the sides. So. And then there's another one over there. A nice gel packet. Make sure you eat this. And then we're greeted with this nice little bag that looks like kind of a, what would it be called? Quilted. Something like a little bag that you can stick your headphones in. And these magnetic latches. That's pretty nice. Then it has this little compartment on the bottom. Yeah, this is very much like, I mean, this box is definitely has some heft to it. So then we have this other nice little thing, which has your manual. That's kind of a nice little presentation right there. So right here we have a USB Type-C connector to Type A, a dongle, which is actually, comparing it to I have a much older Corsair. This one is a Vengeance H2100, 21000, and this is actually not even compatible with IQ, but I've had this for 5+ years. But this one has like this nice kind of soft texture to it, and this kind of knurled connection around it, or little metal piece around it. We also have this is kind of nice. So this allows you, I'm guessing if your battery runs dead, it does have a bypass, so it allows it to connect directly to the headphones. So that'd be kind of a nice test against an analog. So that's what that's for. So I'm slightly confused. So this is a USB mini, but they're using it to connect has a mic mute on it right there. So you can connect this directly to the headphone. And if we take a look at it right here, you can plug it right here, and it's removable. And then you can see it's blinking red. A nice little, you can move it completely off. Okay, so that's interesting. So it looks like when you have it on the USB, it cuts off power, and I'm guessing the power will be supplied by your USB, and that will control the RGB. Then you can bypass it with your headphones as well. But when you turn the wireless on, that requires syncing with the little provided dongle. So I decided I wanted to do a little microphone test. I have actually 3 different headsets here. I have my old H2100, the new Virtuoso, as well as this PC30X Sennheiser. This is my open back headphones. This is kind of comparison of how they sound, and right now I'm actually using my boom mic, which in theory I hope would be slightly better, just because it should be better. Anyway, here, let's try this one first. This is the H2100, and let me switch to it. This is the H2100 headset, so I guess I could start something like, "The rain in Spain stays mainly on the plain. She sells seashells by the seashore." Yeah. This is a test of the Virtuoso headset. The rain in Spain stays mainly on the plain. She sells seashells on the seashore. I guess that's might be a good way of testing these microphones. This is the Virtuoso headset. This is a Sennheiser PC37X. She sells seashells by the seashore. The rain in Spain stays mainly on the plain. So that's kind of comparison. I know it can be very subjective, but I'll let you guys figure out which one you guys like. I'm going to kind of compare the overall, my impressions of these various different headsets. So this one right here is definitely the oldest, and you can tell that it's kind of worn down. This little leatherette's coming off. One thing I really did like about this one, it had a mute when you put the microphone boom, as well as the PC37X by Corsair. This one, because it has a removable microphone, you don't have that same ability to just mute it. I mean, you could take it off, but when you're putting a headset down, I do like the ability to mute it when I put my headset up, and that's something that I personally do like. And people will have difference in opinions. It does have a little microphone mute here, and you can see it turns red when it's muted, and green when it's good, red when it's muted. So a couple things I noticed: if you plug this into something with a headphone jack, and you set it to USB, it bypasses everything, so you can run it without power, which is kind of nice. My old H2100 Vengeance headsets, I was unable to plug it into the USB and run it off, but you can run these as like a USB headset. That would probably at least keep the RGB going. As much as I like RGB, it's I guess I can't appreciate it as much when it's in the headset, and also it's it's going to drain the battery a bit. But you can always disable it, so it's nice that it's in there, I guess. This is very comfortable. I mean, it definitely, out of all the headsets, this definitely has the best build quality. I mean, everything is like the metal on the hinges, they just move nice, and feels very sturdy. I mean, even though I consider these probably one of my favorite headsets, I mean, they're fairly cheap. I mean, this is a $120 headset, but it's you can tell that it's not built as well. But I still love these things. My preference is I tend to like open back, and these are open back, so you kind of get a bigger sound stage, and also you don't get as warm. And that's another thing I do like about a headset that does have like the microfiber. It might not seem as premium as like leather, but it's not going to peel like this leather does, and you're not going to be as warm. I've noticed, from wearing these, I do get quite a bit warmer around my ears, but I'm just naturally a warmer person. I don't like leather chairs for my office or any type of fake leather. I like a mesh chair because that makes me a lot cooler, and that's just my preference. So again, it comes down to preference. The other thing is the sound quality, and so I decided to do a comparison of each headphone, like kind of putting one up to one ear, one up to the other one, and listening to some high fidelity music and trying to figure out which ones sounded the best. Again, this is the H2100 by Corsair. That's probably about 10 years old. This is a Virtuoso, which is just now released, and this is the Sennheiser PC37X by Drop or Mass Drop. Out of all these, I was actually fairly impressed how much this got beaten by everything else. I thought they would have similar drivers between these two, but the H2100 actually sounded a bit tinier compared to the other two headphones right here. So this was definitely the worst performer out of the bunch, which I'm not surprised. Technology has changed. It probably has a better DAC and amp, maybe updated drivers, who knows. Again, I guess I'm not really much of an audiophile, but I'm trying to do my best to compare something head to head. So this right here, I compared these two, and this actually was probably the most difficult part of it. I really had to go back and forth, and it was so much more difficult to try to find a kind of a clear winner between these two. After going back and forth, playing different tracks, trying to find out which one really sounded better, there was, I think, a slight lead to the Sennheiser PC37X. I guess the open back design probably helped with it. Again, I'm not an audiophile, but really listening to some of the tracks, this just sounded just slightly more like, I guess, compressed or condensed than this, and I don't even know if compressed would be kind of the proper term. But anyway, regarding these two, I mean, I'm probably still going to use PC37X as my PC gaming for my own house because I don't mind sound leaking. I don't mind hearing stuff. I want to keep an eye on things. So this is good for if you're a dad and you want to make sure your kid doesn't get up in the middle of the night and do something bad, or that she gets up from a nap. So that's one pro and con about open back. So you have the open back, so sound leaks out of it, but at the same time you can hear a lot more. While this is going to be a lot more isolating. So this is going to be what I'm going to use for home. And slight edge, I'm going to take a look at the microphone. I'll let you guys figure out what microphone you guys like the best, because that's kind of I guess the easier way to judge things, because you're hearing what the mic sounds like. So I'm going to use these at home, and I'm actually going to bring these to work, because at work I'm sit at a cube. There's a lot of noisy people that can be there, and this can help isolate it. So I would definitely not bring these to work. People would hear what's going on in my headphones, and I would hear them a lot more. So this is definitely an excellent headset. I mean, the build quality is definitely king. It's just, I guess it really depends on your use case. This is slightly, I mean, the build quality is slightly less, the sound quality is slightly better. The microphone, you'll make the call. This does come with kind of more of a premium feel, premium case. That came with, it did come with this little padded quilt with magnets, so you can store the little extra things. These are wireless. This is wired, obviously. So there's definitely pros and cons, and it's kind of up to you of what type of headset. I mean, I'm definitely pleased that they went to this extent of making something this good quality. It's definitely much nicer than my H2100. So who knows? Maybe they'll do an open back. That's what you guys need to say. Let's do an open back, so I can really enjoy that, and keeps me cooler too. So, well, anyway, Sorry for the long-winded speech. Thank you very much for tuning in. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you want to hear more content like this, and thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.